Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Pre-K Chronicles. I know I'm back at home. You're probably like, what is going on? No, it is actually October the 12th, so it's a holiday at the school. We have no kids in school today, so we are doing parent-teacher conferences. And we were given the nice option of either working at home or working at school. I chose to work at home just because my classroom was completely set up. Everything was prepped for the next day. So I didn't really see a need for me to go in. And if I could save some gas and work from home and just kind of Zoom on my laptop, I thought that would be a really good idea for me. So I emailed and it happened to work out. A lot of changes have happened. Where have I been? I've been working like crazy and super stressed with the new requirements that we have to do throughout the day. It's a lot, y'all. If you know a teacher that's working back face-to-face and is not remote, please check on them. It's really hard and stressful. I can't stress that enough, no matter what grade level they're at. So if they're at the early childhood level or if they're at the high school level, like just reach out to them and check on them. Because I can tell you right now, even at the pre-K level, it's challenging. And some of the challenges I feel like I run into as a pre-K teacher is time. Time is my biggest obstacle. I don't have enough time to do all the things that I need to do in the day. I have to wash toys every single day. So anything that the children touch in the day, I have to wash. And that's very time consuming. My schedule before school start or with the beginning of the school year, the kids would play at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, I was washing toys. Well, now the children, we changed our schedule. Now the children play in the morning. So at rest time, I'm kind of keeping an eye out on what they pull out to play with. And even if they just pull out one, that whole basket of toys has to go into a container of soap and water, which is Dawn soap and water. And I just kind of move them around in there, and then I take out those toys, and then I put them in a tub of water. I move them around in the tub of water, and then after that, I put them in a drying mat, and then from there, I spray disinfectant all over them, and then I let them air dry. After they're air dried, then I'm allowed to put them back on the shelf, and then the children don't touch them the rest of the day. Aside from me doing that, we also have janitors who stay till almost 11 o'clock at night at the school, and they are spraying the entire classroom and all the toys down with disinfectant. They're also fogging the rooms. They're cleaning the carpets. They're cleaning the plexiglass. So there's a lot of disinfecting going on throughout the day. I think so far, out of all 4 centers that I work for, we've only had 2 cases of coronavirus. So that's really great, and that's a really positive thing. Every day I go in and I get screened and I ask if I have COVID symptoms. I was sent home one day for having a sniffly nose and I had to go get tested. And the turnaround time was actually really quick. It was a 3-day turnaround time, so I was only out for 2 days. And of course it was negative because it was allergies. I have chronic allergies. I've always had chronic allergies. And in a COVID world, that's really hard to distinguish, okay, is it allergies or is it COVID? And since we're dealing with young children, they don't want to take any risk. Even though I wear a face shield and a mask, they just don't want to take any risk. Another challenge that I'm coming into is I wear a cloth. Well, I'm now wearing a paper mask. I was wearing a cloth mask, and I felt like the children couldn't hear me as much. So I changed to a paper one. And of course, I have the shield on. But it's difficult at the young level because when they hear your teacher voice, they can't really see your face because all they see is this, right? So if I'm using this and I'm telling them it needs to stop now, they don't see the reaction. If I say it needs to stop now, that's a whole different than saying it like this. So that's a little bit of a struggle that I'm running into. But other than that, we're keeping the kids safe. They're really enjoying school. Oh, and their face shields. We're trying to remind them to keep them down. A lot of them like to pull them up. I'm really hoping that the school plans on investing on more face shields because a lot of them are already scratched already. So a lot of the kids like to pick them up because they see a reflection or they see the scratches, and I can tell that it's a little bothersome to them. But I mean, at the end of the day, we always remind them, pull your face shield down. It has to cover your face. Some of them are great with it. Some of them, it's a constant reminder. So aside from that, I think my year is going okay. I have a new teaching partner. That also changed. My previous teaching partner was pregnant, and the school decided that it would be really hard on the children because she's going to be out for 12 weeks, exposing them to somebody else, and then for her to come back. They decided that they were going to switch her out for the remainder of the year. So I have another teaching partner. She's great. She's a veteran teacher. I'm learning a lot from her. She has an amazing background. She has a background in special ed. She's worked with children that have challenges. She's been a kinder teacher. So, I mean, when you come from 27 years of experience, you're seasoned and you're practically a veteran. This is not, like, she's been in this situation. She's worked with kids before. The difference is now we're in a pandemic, so it's just adjusting to all the new procedures and kind of figuring out. But what I love about her is she goes directly to the boss lady and will, like, ask her, like, straight up. And that's not one thing I feel comfortable with. I think I'm seasoned. I don't think I'm a veteran. This is my 5th year in the classroom. So there's definitely things that I'm learning from her. So that's what's going on. But other than that, it's going pretty well. I have been working on my fitness, and I have lost a total of 8 pounds. I'm trying to shoot for another 10 more. I lost 8 pounds, I would have to say 9 point whatever in about a month. And then I'm trying to shoot for another 9 for the next 4 weeks. So I've been eating really healthy. I've been watching my intake and sugar. I've been trying to chug down these. This is my second one already, and it's only 1:30, so I gotta finish this by 4. And then it also helps that, excuse me, I get my steps in the morning. So usually I get in about 10,000 steps a day, 12,000 steps. And then after that, I go and I do weights at home. I'm not doing it at a gym. I don't want to risk my health. Or I'll go run out in the park or the trails. So I'm trying to keep on top of that so that way I can be successful in my goals, on top of teaching during that. So yeah, I do want to film back at school. I just don't know what that's going to look like. It's just very hard with, I thought I was going to have more time. And I'm learning that I don't have more time. I'm actually having less time to even. I think because everything feels so new. I feel like I'm starting from day one all over again. And I'm working with a new partner, so it's learning the things that she needs or how I can support her. I'm used to working in the same room with my teaching partner where we're only maybe about 6 feet apart. But now we're in 2 completely different rooms, so that's a little bit different. But she really is great, and I feel like I'm learning a lot, and I really just want to sit and watch, but that's kind of hard when you need to support them. And it's also hard when I'm in a completely different room. We have a total of 16 kids, 8 and 8. I have 8, she has 8. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I'm surviving, y'all. I'm surviving. I'm okay. Sometimes I'm an emotional wreck, and sometimes I'm not. But if you have teaching friends out there, check on them. But aside from that, yeah, I hope everybody else is doing well, and I will be making other videos soon. It might change a little bit to more like what do I eat during a day, to keep me sustained, and I might show how we clean the toys if I have that kind of time, but I really can't because we clean the toys during rest time, and I'm actually still supervising children at that time. I have children in the room with me, and I will not film when I have children in the room with me. That's not to me, that's not professional. And my focus needs to be the children, not filming or doing stuff like that. So, but other than that, I hope everybody else is doing well. I hope they're staying safe, clean, washing their hands. I'm thinking about some other possible videos that I could make. Remember, this is my first year doing it, vlogging in general. I have thought about vlogging about my weight loss, especially as a teacher, because that's a completely different ballgame. I cannot even tell you how many times there has been temptation in my face, whether it's donuts, cookies. Hey, we're gonna go get Burger King or Whataburger. Do you want some? Or hey, we're ordering a pizza. Do you want some? Yeah, that's kind of hard sometimes when you're trying to maintain weight. So yeah. Okay, well, I have to wrap up this video because I have a parent-teacher conference at 2 and it is about to be 1:45. So I hope everybody's having a great holiday. I hope you all are doing well. I will talk to you guys on the next one, hopefully really soon. Fingers crossed that I can post another video really soon. All right. Bye, y'all.